Annalise. That blank eye look. But they got Annalise too. We need to pin her down for a minute. The laser, fire the laser. He's not going to have a chance to use that art. Okay, El Cheapo tactics now. Evan's getting cooked. Fried onion, anyone? Fried onion? Too soon? Almost got her. Well,
Nicely done.
that was close. Oof. Annalise. When the heck did that little goof get so strong anyway? Unless I'm off, she did kind of train to not lose to you, you know. Oh, good point. All right, let's wake her up. Estelle, everyone, even Kevin's here too. Thank you for coming to save me. Annalise, you feeling okay? Yeah, nothing Soak at Elmo can't fix. More importantly, the others? Don't sweat it, we freed them all. You were the last one. Oh, I see. That's good. Sorry, Estelle. I promised we'd have a big rival fight, but I didn't want it to be like this. Don't worry, you silly. It's thanks to your team that we knew about this place at all. Like Estelle said, you guys did the work of 5 bracers each on this one. You just leave the rest to us. Estelle, Agathe? Oh, scouting job. Right. Estelle, there's something I've got to tell you. Huh? What? While we were running around, I spotted Joshua. What? No shit. When the Jaegers were chasing us down, he showed up and broke through their lines. I recognized his clothes and black hair. I'm pretty sure it was him. Joshua. Estelle? Oh, sorry. So, Annalise, don't leave it there. Where did Joshua go? I'm not sure. We managed to get out of that spot, but ultimately they caught us. He could have headed for the roof, though. The roof? There's some kind of airship docked on the roof of this building. I remember the soldiers and researchers heading that way. Okay, then. Annalise, you think you can get out of here on your own? Yeah, I'll be okay. This place is like a horror show. There might still be something in here. Everyone, be careful. Never thought Joshua would be here too. Let's get to the roof. Yeah. Let's eat something. I haven't learned yet. Premium herb tea or refresh jelly. I have not learned refresh jelly yet. Oh wow. Okay. Joshua, yeah. Let's make 5 of those. Five of those. And of those. About Beta. Based on the data collected from the experiments performed throughout Liberal, the Beta has entered the final tuning phase. This emulator fully simulates the functionality of the original and manages a 90% synchronization rate with orbital fields. As a result, its size has increased, but execution of the gospel plan should be following text redacted. So now we have to go all the way back. That must be to the roof. Must have contained spoilers, right? so we start at the bottom with the blue doors, and now we have to go all the way back. That's that one. That goes there. That goes there. Nothing that way. We have a couple of blue doors here on the second floor, and then we have that third door, so. Watch out! There's been somebody going around looting all my friends, and I think he just got me. Oh, Lord. Jesus. I wasn't expecting that. Damn it. Damn it, Ceylon. I've been looted 2 games now. I won't stand for this much longer. Oh, I could probably take that off Kevin now. Who do I have it on? My goggles, here we go. Rent, seal, and mute. Bam. I really wish they would give you mini maps in these. Going up. Really? They gave you 200 of the other ones, and they only give you 50 of these. I've been looted so many times that I'm thinking of putting in a request to the Bracer Guild to catch the culprits. All right, we're gonna go to the roof now. I'm gonna take a quick washroom break though. And then we'll go to the roof. Now the roof. Be right back, folks. All right, to the roof. Do. This is how we find them. Joshua. Joshua. Joshua, say something. Why are you so cold? Wake up. Wake up. No. Damn it. Joshua? Stell? Why are you here? No, think audio short. Hang on. I'll... Damn it, get away! What? He's really gonna fight us? Joshua? What? Freaking robot. Why do you do this to me, game? No. A doll weapon? What? That's true, yeah. Give me a break, Dragon. Archaeism modeled after the Black Fang. His techniques are programmed into it.
hold in my hand the chalice of heaven. May its holiest of lights act as our shield.
Yeah, they hurt.
We're good to go.
I'm dead. Oh no, never mind.
We're good to go.
Eat this!
I'm glad that I made those recovery items.
Care for a rematch?
Hey, I need to go watch the back of my eyelids for a bit. Long day of teaching a soldering standard tomorrow, and it's worst day of it. Spend the whole day lecturing. No worries, Ceylon. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Always appreciate it. Get some sleep. Almost. If we lost, that would have been perfect. That was rough. Haha. You were just a fraction too slow in realizing the deception I fear. I'm afraid this is check and mate. What? Oh, hell. This is... can't stay awake. Not the finger snap. We're all gonna be dusted. It was a bit too easy a sport, really. But at least your reactions were amusing. It may be a small token of gratitude, but allow me to invite you to a place I think you'll find very interesting. They left the three of us and took Estelle? Really? The Weissman guy seems like a nice person. He does. He does, really. He took us away. He's going to take care of us. Talk about walking right into a snake pit. Hey, Estelle, you all right? Something wrong? Estelle? Oops. Someone tell me this is a bad joke. Nice, Miranda. Over there. Damn it. Ah, crap. Estelle! This is Estelle. Joshua. Why? It's okay. It's enough. I was always just a broken puppet. I can never go back to being human. So, enough. Enough. No. Thank you. Goodbye, Estelle. No. No. No! Wow, what a scream. Are you okay, Estelle? Ren? Oh, good. Just a dream. Did you have a scary nightmare? Yeah, a total nightmare. Now that freaky doll is even showing up in my dreams. I mean... Wait a second. Ren, what are you doing here? I was wondering when you were going to act all surprised. You're so laid back, Estelle. I love that about you. Yeah, well, forgive me for not being on the ball right after waking up. Anyway, where... It's not so odd for me to be here, you know. We're actually at our brand new base. New base? Mm-hmm. Look at the window. Okay. What? What the actual... This thing is massive. It reminds me of a ship that Char Aznable would have from Gundam. As you begin, welcome aboard the Crimson Ark, the glorious. Fitting name. This ship could beat up an entire army. Don't you think this is the best toy ever? You people, what are you planning on doing with something like this? Ah, our guest has finally awoken. Welcome aboard, Estelle. I trust your nap was restful. I'm sure you're quite out of sorts being brought aboard with no fanfare. Fear not, we haven't brought you here to cause any harm. Far from it, in fact. You're free to relax here. Why don't we take the chance to have a nice chat about the society, about our goals, and about our common friends. I think I can answer many of your questions. Fine. Not like I have much choice. Let's hear it. Excellent. I'll be waiting. Friend, be a darling and show Estelle the way up here, would you? Sure, okay. Come on, Estelle. Let's get to the sanctuary. Sanctuary? It's a really pretty room at the top deck of the ship. The professor's waiting for us there. Alright, show me the way. Ah, you don't need to be so serious. I think you'll really like what we have to say. Huh? What do you mean? You'll just have to find out. Anyway, follow me. Come on, come on. Found a scrap piece of paper with a knockout meatball recipe written on it. No matter where you go in this life, there's always someone looking to take you for all you've got. It happened to me, and it will happen to you. I know it's not much fun to open an empty chest, but think about how much fun it was to open when it still had something in it. Ah, memories. Been in that room, been in that room. Okay, so I can't go any other way. The other areas, okay. Access to the sanctuary and the engine room is restricted. Please provide voice identification. Enforcer number 15. Ren. Codename Angel of Slaughter. Destination Sanctuary. Access granted. Welcome, Enforcer Ren. And here we are. This is the sanctuary. The professor should just be inside. Hey, Ren, what is it? Were you the one controlling that Joshua puppet in the base? Uh-huh, that's right. The professor asked me to. Neat, huh? So you're a victim of the society too. Huh? Never mind. Well, here I go. See you later. Seems more like a cathedral than anything else. Well, then again, it is a sanctuary. Welcome aboard the glorious There always has to be an organ, right? It's been some time since we last met, Estelle. Ah, Professor Alba. Thought it was you. I finally remembered when I heard your voice a minute ago. Cassius Bright's daughter continues to impress me. The seal on your memory wasn't particularly strong, but throwing it off on your own is still worth some manner of praise. In Hunchback of Notre Dame voice, sanctuary. He isn't even playing anymore, right? Automatic organ. My apologies. I've yet to properly introduce myself. My true name is George Weissman. I am one of the Anguius, supervisors of the society. Anguius? So you're like one of the high commanders of the society? Something like that. Now, as I said before, I am completely prepared to answer any questions you may have. What would you like to ask first? Honestly, there's so much to ask. I'm not even sure where to start. You needn't fret. Take your time thinking things over. If it pleases you, I could play a relaxing etude while you collect your thoughts. He was pretending to play the organ. It was recorded in advance. That's it. That's exactly it. He can't even reach the other two keys, so, you know. Yeah, I think I'll pass. You know, you didn't strike me as someone who'd be into that sort of thing. Well, whatever. Here's a question for you. Was the whole poor archaeologist thing a total act or what? Putting the poverty aside, I actually am an archaeologist. And as an aside, I picked up the pipe organ during my time with the church. I may not be that Erebonian you spend so much time with, but I dare say I'm decent, wouldn't you? Hang on, the church? Like the Septian? I was something of an academic priest. A chance meeting the Grand Master led me to discarding the path of faith. My knowledge of artifacts, paltry as it is, still proves useful from time to time, thankfully. With our current plan in particular, The one who tempted Colonel Richard into starting the coup? And the one who arranged all the gospel experiments? It was you. It certainly was. And it was all for the sake of our cause. Your gospel plan? I saw something in the research facility about that. Your plan is to take the Aureole, isn't it? Take the Aureole? That's not entirely accurate. But for the purpose of this conversation, it will suffice. Yes. What is the Aureole? Anyway, why do you want it so bad? I know it's said to be one of the treasures of Adios, but just what is it? For the moment, I must keep the exact nature of the Aureole a secret. I would, after all, so hate to spoil the surprise. The surprise. Right. Thanks. Our plan has moved into its third phase. Very, very soon now, its true nature will be plain to see. I can barely contain my anticipation. And once the Aureole has shown itself, then we will see the potential of mankind unfurl before our eyes. The potential of mankind? Ragnar said something about that too. Oh? The Holy Beast was willing to bestow his wisdom upon you? Perhaps you are doing more than simply living in your father's shadow. Spare me the flattery. And what the hell? I keep asking you things and you keep dodging the answers. Do forgive me. It wasn't my intention to be so evasive. I can, however, easily answer the question I know you want to ask the most. The what? What keeps you from asking it? Don't be afraid. Muster your courage and ask it of me. Joshua. Where's Joshua?
Unacceptable!
What's up, Neil? Welcome in, buddy. How are you? How was work? His exact location is currently unknown to me. From what I've observed, he's up to something with those sky bandits. Their movements have proven to be quite elusive. Though he is alive and well, I can assure you. Okay. Joshua's specialties are covert operations and guerrilla warfare. I was the one who tuned him to excel at such. But he has long since surpassed even my greatest expectations. I gleefully await seeing the height of his potential. You... Come now. You needn't look so angry. When Joshua was entrusted to my care, his heart was akin to a glass ornament, dashed against paving stone. He was my first attempt at rebuilding such a shattered soul. Just got home from work. TV time with the missus now. Have a great stream. Good night, everyone. No worries, Neil. Take care, buddy. It is not natural, you think, for an academic to be curious about the result of his work. What did you tell Joshua on the day of the Queen's birthday celebrations? I merely removed the block on his memory and told him the truth. That he, once taken into your home, had unwillingly been acting as a spy and sending guild information to the society. That Richard's coup succeeded in its own right because of him. And finally that, thanks to his efforts, the ground was at last fertile for our plan. I even rewarded him. I formally released him from his obligations to the society. I finally get it. Why Joshua, at night, why he disappeared, why he said goodbye without that look on his face. Yes, I must say I did find that regrettable. I think Joshua would abandon you so coldly after regaining himself. I recommend he just pretend he knew nothing of it and continue life with you, but alas, I suppose my generosity backfired, no? I'm amazed. I'm amazed you can even say that. You were the one who chased Joshua into a corner in the first place. He didn't have a choice, so he had to look like that. Give his harmonica to me and say goodbye, Estelle. All of it. Every last bit. It's all your fault. Louvet, the hell did you come from? I was here from the start. You simply didn't bother to notice. What an undignified performance. Oh shit, they're all here. And to think this comes from someone who rose to the occasion on some of my challenges too. I suppose it was not enough to teach you to think before you act. Come on, give her some credit. It takes balls to pick up a fight with him. Agreed. Regardless of her skills, her courage certainly is impressive. Though I wonder if we should call it courage or mere foolishness. Oh, crap. So you're the Divine Blade's daughter. This would be the first time we've met. I am Enforcer number 0, Capanella, the Fool. Nice to meet you. Another one? Stop it, guys. You're scaring Estelle. Ren, too? You don't need to worry, Estelle. I know what I said last time, but we aren't here to hurt you or anything. Promise. Huh? Hey, Professor. Why not ask Estelle right now? Well, now is a good time as any. How about it, Estelle? Would you like to join Ouroboros? What? I'm sorry. I misheard that. Would you say that one more time? I asked you if you would like to join the Society of Ouroboros. You wouldn't become a full-fledged enforcer right away, of course. You would be more a candidate for the position. What? Are you insane? Now. It's hardly the leap of logic you're thinking. Joshua has been rather stubborn about returning. But with you here, he would undoubtedly come back to us. And to you. Oh. Estelle, you want to see Joshua again more than anything else, right? If you join us, that'll come true right away. What's there to even think about? But Now, Ren, Estelle might need some time to weigh her options. We will be departing the ship for a little while on business, Estelle. You may give us your answer when we return. And I do apologize for this, but your options must remain fairly limited during your stay. Feel free to request anything you need, but you'll be staying in your cabin. If I join the society, I'll meet Joshua again. That's all but guaranteed. Besides, I don't have to join them for real, right? I can just, pretend to join them and learn more about how they operate. Not the best actress in the world, so it might be hard, but it's better than just being locked up. No, that's stupid. That isn't the way I do things. Pardon me. Huh? You? No need to be so on guard. I have no intention of harming you, Though if you try something like that little stunt of yours earlier, I may have no other choice. Yeah, well, sorry. What are you doing here anyway? Aren't you guys going out somewhere? The professor and the others are the ones who will be advancing the plan. I'm staying behind and mining the glorious. What is it you people are planning on doing? You wish to find out. Why not accept the professor's invitation? You'll learn most of our plans if you do. Seems you have your answer, but you're still hesitant, aren't you? You want my advice, Estelle Bright? You are not suited for the society of Ouroboros at all, in both ability and personality. Man, you have to be so completely blunt about it. Don't underestimate me. The potential for the necessary skill is within you, somewhere. But your personality. You have too little darkness within you to be part of Ouroboros. Darkness? All those in service of the Grand Master bear some kind of darkness on their shoulders. Myself, the Professor, the other enforcers. Joshua too, needless to say. Hey, what's your relationship with Joshua anyway? A relationship? Joshua was weirdly focused on you. He seemed to know who you were, even though he didn't recognize you with that mask on. And on top of that, it seemed like he was desperate to find out who you were. It doesn't surprise me. The professor sealed part of his memory away. He was hypnotized in such a way that the moment he left the society, he could remember little about us. Even if he remembered his actions as part of the society, he could not remember his confederates. That would have been the core of his dilemma. The memories of his childhood would be the same. Even if he remembered Karen, he likely would have only loosely remembered me. See, so that's why... Wait, Karen? I've heard that name before. Karen Astray. A childhood friend of mine and Joshua's older sister. She died 10 years ago, during the 100 Days War. What? That harmonica you have was originally Karen's. Joshua held onto it as a memento, and then it was passed on to you. Joshua had an older sister? How did Karen pass away? I hope you know what you're really asking. The answer to that question requires staring into the abyss in which Joshua and the rest of us reside. And it will stare back. Are you prepared for that? Tell me. I don't know if I'm ready for what's coming or whatever, but I want to know what kind of path Joshua has followed. Nothing else. I have to know that. As you wish. It was a little over 10 years ago, back when you can still find the village of Hamel on the maps of Erebonia and Liberal. Story time! Hamel was a tiny little place. There weren't many other young people, so the three of us were always together. I dreamed of becoming a bracer, and I spent my free time practicing my swordsmanship. Karen and Joshua would watch and encourage me. That was how we whiled away the days. Once I was done with practice, we would turn our ears to Karen's harmonica. Karen could play anything on that harmonica. Anything. But my favorite was always the old Erebonian folk song, The Whereabouts of Light. It seemed like that bliss would last forever. We believed that. We had no reason to doubt. That day dawned, began just like any other day. And then they came. A band of invaders, garbed in black and armed with Liberalian weaponry, came from nowhere. They encircled the village and slaughtered everyone in sight. None were spared. Not the old and infirm, not the young and defenseless, not even infants. Those who were killed quickly in the opening moments were the luckiest by far. And the women? Even this telling, there are some things I will not recount. We fled desperately from that hell. We were lucky to be in a position to escape when the attack began. We fled for the outskirts of the village, the screams of our own families carried to our ears on the wind. Once we've gotten to the outskirts, I told Karen and Joshua I would act as bait to confuse any pursuers. I promised them I would catch up to them as soon as and send them ahead. But the attackers, they had laid their plans well. They had people in position to deal with any who tried to flee. When I'd finally caught up to them, the scene was strangely quiet. A man, dead, shot through the throat. Joshua with a gun in his hand, dumbstruck. And Karen, holding Joshua with a horrific wound on her back. She was barely breathing at that point. Even now, the scene seems surreal to me. Karen was calm and content. She entrusted her harmonica to Joshua, then asked that I take care of him. And then she died quickly, there in that clearing. Why did that? The Empire invaded Liberal almost immediately afterwards. A defenseless little village and its inhabitants slaughtered by men with Liberalian arms. It was almost too perfect an excuse to invade. Can't be. Liberalian troops doing that? When the local garrison found us, they were adamant the invaders were Liberalian. When the war ended a few months later with the Empire's defeat, however, we're given a different tale entirely. They told us instead that a band of Jaeger dropouts had turned to pure briganders, or brigandries. And they told us to never speak to anyone else of the attack. The Erebonian authorities announced that Hamel had been destroyed in a landslide, and all roads leading there were to be closed completely. No, hold on. What? Why would they lie about that? Neither explanation makes sense. It's almost like... Indeed, everything was a fabrication by a warhawks in the Empire to justify the invasion of Liberal. At the end of the war, the ruse was discovered, and the Imperial government was thrown into a panic. They conceded to a comprehensive peace and executed nearly everyone involved in the plot, all to pretend that it never happened. That, Estelle Bright, is the tragedy of Hamel in full. That was also when Joshua's heart was broken entirely. He was now burdened with the torturous death of his sister, his parents, and everyone he knew, and even the shock of taking another man's life. How could that not shatter the soul of a 6-year-old child? You've likely heard the rest from Joshua. His spirit was so wholly broken that he lost all will to do anything but play that harmonica. He began to waste away. That was when the two of us were found by Weissman. To save Joshua's life, I entrusted him to Weissman's care and threw myself into Ouroboros training. Then, 2 years later, Joshua, repaired as he was by Weissman, followed the same path. This is darkness, Estelle Bright. Do you understand what sort of gulf separates you and Joshua now? Do you understand what he stares into every day? I do. Yeah. Now I think I really understand why Joshua left. Hey, next time you see him, tell Weissman thanks, but no thanks. I'll never join Ouroboros. It's not because I like or dislike the society, but as long as I'm going to pull Joshua back over that gulf you mentioned, forget it. Although I do feel kind of bad about letting Ren down after she went through all this trouble to invite me. Hey, you think she'll forgive me if I say I'm sorry? You're one of a kind, Estelle Bright. To hear those horrors and thus lose your hesitation. You truly are more than just the daughter of the Divine Blade. Thanks for the compliment, I guess? And you say all that, but you care about Joshua too, right? You guys were friends. Or maybe more like brothers. Let me be absolutely clear. That was 10 years ago. To me now, he is nothing more than a rogue element to be eliminated. The professor seems to enjoy letting Joshua do as he pleases. I have a different plan in mind. Sooner or later, I will deal with Joshua personally. Wait a second. What the hell is this? Karen asked you to take care of him. Doesn't that mean anything to you? I have my own path I've chosen for myself. I've dedicated myself to my goal, and any who stands in my way shall die by my blade. Not even Karen's final request will stop me. How can you... Ah. Those are the professor and the others. Yes. It looks like the third stage of the plan is getting underway. The third stage? What's... That is not for you to know. Once we're finished, you'll be returned to your father. Behave until then. Now just as one final note, don't even think of attempting to escape. The Glorious is 8,000 arge above ground. You have nowhere to run. Don't even think of escape, just attempting to escape, he says. As if he doesn't know that it's human nature for me to want to do the exact opposite. Besides, he's the only enforcer on board. Alright, why not? Let's do it. Okay. Timing is going to be everything. If I can figure that out, I'll be good. Let's see. I'll wait a couple of hours until they let their guard down. Then... Right. It's worth a shot. But this was a memento of Karen. Huh? You shouldn't throw away something like this so easily, you idiot. Hey, time for a change shifts. How's the girl acting? Huh, quiet as a mouse. She might be a bracer, but she's still just a kid. Probably curled up in her bed, scared out of her mind. Babysitting while everyone else is out sucks. This is so boring. I wanted to get out there into the action. Quit your whining. These are Leonhard's orders. And hell if I'm gonna follow his instructions to the letter. Eh? What was that sound? Hey, what are you doing? You don't think she escaped? Damn it. That stupid girl. Does she not get where she is? Is she trying to kill herself or something? Gehenna, take me right now. She probably fell. You've got to be kidding me. What are we gonna tell Leonhard? That'll let us keep our heads. Damn brat. Nothing but a load of trouble. Damn brat, huh? You. Nice try, old man. Never underestimate a bracer. First of all, don't you think that was a little rude? Calling a sweet maiden like myself a damn brat? Wasn't me. I didn't call you that, I swear. Oh, you didn't? Well, you didn't correct your buddy then. Either way, it's nap time for you. Ugh. Okay. Reinforcements are probably going to get here real quick, so I should book it. There's got to be some way off this boat. And I won't give up. Not until I see Joshua. Not until I see that dummy again. You won't stop for anything, Louvet. Well, neither will I. Okay, so one thing I'm going to do here is skull pendant. Okay, I'm good there. I'm good there. Save over that one. But I don't know how long this is going to take.